When your brain hits nothing, ever had your brain just crash in the middle of a conversation? 1 second you're nodding along, and the next total mental Windows error. Cursor blinking, zero thoughts, panic rising. Relax. It's not because you're boring. You're not broken. In fact, it's the opposite. Your brain is overflowing with ideas. It's just too picky about which ones it lets out. That's the paradox of conversation. We don't run out of things to say. We overfilter them. Your brain is constantly generating ideas, jokes, memories, questions. But before any of them reach your mouth, a little voice goes, "Nah, too random," or "That's dumb," or "They'll think I'm weird." The result? You overthink so hard that your thoughts start buffering. And what's left is silence, awkward, suffocating silence. But here's the good news. Your problem isn't not knowing what to say. It's knowing too much and censoring all of it. Let's fix that. Chapter 2. The 3-second rule, beating overthinking. If conversations were a sport, overthinking would be the undefeated champion. We try to sound smart, witty, original, and while our brain polishes that perfect line, the moment passes. So here's the rule. Say what comes to mind within 3 seconds. After that, your inner editor wakes up and starts deleting gold. Don't worry, this isn't about blurting out random chaos. Your normal social awareness will still keep you safe. It's about saying the real thing before your brain sanitizes it into something dull. You'd be amazed how often boring comments lead to the best conversations. Someone says they love dogs, you think, "My neighbor's dog never stops barking," and boom. Now you're laughing about nightmare neighbors or swapping pet stories. We treat casual chats like job interviews for NASA. But the truth is, people don't want perfect, they want real. So next time you're talking to someone, try it. 3 seconds. Say it. If this idea already makes sense, hey, hit that like button. It helps more people stop overthinking too. Chapter 3. Curiosity. The real conversation superpower. Here's the secret about people who can talk to anyone. They're not the most interesting, they're the most interested. Curiosity is the ultimate conversational fuel. When you're genuinely curious, you'll never run out of questions, and people feel it. Because let's be honest, most of us are just waiting for our turn to talk. So be the exception. When someone mentions their job, don't just say, "Oh, cool." Ask, "What's the hardest part of it?" Or, "What do people totally misunderstand about what you do?" Real curiosity doesn't feel like an interrogation. It feels like attention. And people remember how you made them feel, not what you said. Chapter 4. The Art of the Follow-Up. If conversations were chess, the follow-up question would be the queen. It keeps the game moving in any direction. Most people treat conversations like ping pong. They hit the ball once and switch topics. "Yeah, I went to Italy." "Oh, nice. I love pasta." End of story. But great conversationalists stay with the topic. Instead of nice, ask, "Which part of Italy?" Then, "What made it your favorite?" Then, "Was it the food or the vibe?" Boom, now it's a real conversation. You're showing curiosity and giving the other person a reason to open up. It's simple. Listen. Spot a detail. Go deeper. That's it. Chapter 5. Threading the skill that keeps talks alive. Ever felt a conversation die right in front of you? Like 1 minute it's alive, the next it's flatlining. That's what happens when you miss the threads. Every sentence someone says is full of possible paths. They say, "I went hiking in Colorado with my brother, but the weather sucked." And there you go. 5 new threads. Hiking, Colorado, siblings, weather, travel. Pick any one. Ask about it. That's called conversation threading. Noticing the little openings that keep dialogue flowing. It's like having conversational insurance. You'll never face that painful "so" again. Chapter 6. The balance of depth and lightness. The best conversations are like great movies. They mix meaning and fun. Too deep feels heavy. Too shallow feels fake. The magic is in balance. Start light jokes, small talk, common ground, then add depth naturally. And when things get too serious, lighten it again. Example: after talking about work stress, mention that viral clip of a guy meditating while his office literally falls apart. Or after laughing about TV shows, ask, "Do you think what we watch actually changes how we see the world?" That's it. Rhythm, flow, depth and levity, dancing together. That's what keeps people hooked. Chapter 7. When your brain freezes, recovery tactics. Even pros blank out sometimes. But now, you'll know what to do instead of panicking. 3 quick reboots. Environment scan. Comment on something around you. "They've got great music here." Or, "I like the vibe of this place." It sounds natural and buys time. Callback move. Bring up something they said earlier. "Wait, you mentioned you grew up in Seattle. What's it really like living there?" Honesty hack. Say it straight. "My brain just froze for a sec. Happens to me all the time." That vulnerability actually builds connection. Blanking out doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. Chapter 8. Tiny honesty equals real connection. Want to make a conversation feel real fast? Drop something slightly personal, not deep, just real. Instead of, "I'm from Chicago," say, "I'm from Chicago, and honestly, I kind of miss that rainy smell after storms." Now, there's color. There's you. That little touch invites the other person to match your openness. That's called self-disclosure, and it's one of the fastest ways to build trust. We live in a world full of small talk and scroll talk. So when someone actually shares a piece of themselves, it stands out. By the way, if you're into this kind of breakdown of human psychology plus real-life skills, hit subscribe. We go deep on stuff like this every week. Chapter 9. The perfect exit. Good conversations aren't just about starting well. They're about ending well, too. Most people panic at the exit. Awkward pauses. Fake, "We should hang out soon," the weird wave. Here's the perfect formula. Compliment, reason, bridge. Like this: "It's been awesome hearing about your photo projects." Compliment. "I've got to head to another meeting." Reason. "But send me your portfolio sometime. I'd love to check it out." Bridge. That's how you leave people with a good feeling. Not the "what just happened" energy. Epilogue. Conversation isn't a performance, it's a playground. You've now got the whole toolkit. You know, your mind doesn't go blank, it just overfilters. You've got the 3-second rule to beat it. You can follow threads, ask better questions, recover from silence, and end gracefully. But most importantly, stop treating conversations like auditions. They're not about being impressive. They're about being present. Every chat is a tiny adventure, a chance to explore another person's world. So go out there, talk, stumble, laugh, ask weird questions. It's all part of it. And trust me, you're already interesting enough. You just need to let yourself sound human.